I'm Ashak. I'm standing outside the Asian Secretariat Office located on 70A Jalan Sisingamangaraja, Jakarta, Indonesia. Today, I'd like to provide you with an overview of the Asian community. Let's go! Do you know what the ASEAN is? The Association of Southeast Asian Nations is a regional organization. It was established on August 8, 1967 for the purpose of accelerating economic growth, social progress, and cultural development in the region, as well as promoting regional peace and stability. In Chapter 3, Article 4 of the ASEAN Charter, it is stated that the ASEAN comprises 10 member states: Brunei Darussalam, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos PDR, Malaysia, Myanmar, the Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam. The first member state is Brunei Darussalam. The head of state is His Majesty Sultan Haji Hassanal Bolkiah Muizzuddin Wadaula. The capital is Bandar Seri Begawan. The languages are Malay and English. Its currency is the Brunei dollar. Now, let us go to Cambodia. Cambodia has His Majesty King Norodom Sihamoni as the head of state and Prime Minister Hun Sen as the head of government. The capital is located in Phnom Penh. Residents speak Khmer, and Riel is the currency. Next, we will travel to Indonesia. The third member country is Indonesia. President Joko Widodo is the head of state. The capital is Jakarta. Indonesian is the national language, and its currency is rupiah. Our next stop is Laos PDR. Laos PDR is the fourth member state. President Kumali Sayasone serves as the head of state, and the head of government is Prime Minister Tongsin Tamavong. Vientiane is the capital. The national language is Lao, and it has kip as the currency. Now let's go to Malaysia. Malaysia has His Majesty the King Al-Mu'tasimu Billahi Muhyiddin Tuanku Al-Hajj Abdul Halim Muazzam Sa'ibni Al-Marhum Sultan Badisa as the head of state. The head of government is the Honorable Datuk Sri Muhammad Najib bin Tun Abdul Razak. Kuala Lumpur is the capital city. The languages are Malay, English, Chinese, and Tamil, and the currency is ringgit. Let's visit Myanmar. Myanmar's president is Thein Sein. Its capital is Naypyidaw. The national language is Myanmar, and kyat is the currency. The next stop on our journey is the Philippines. The Philippines has President Benigno S. Aquino III as the head of state. This country's capital is Manila. The languages spoken are Filipino, English, and Spanish. The currency is peso. Now it's time for our trip to Singapore. The head of state in Singapore is President Tony Tan Keng Yam. Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong is the head of government. The capital is Singapore, The languages spoken are English, Malay, Mandarin, and Tamil. The currency in Singapore is the Singapore dollar. We are nearing the end of our journey. The next stop is Thailand. Thailand's head of state is His Majesty King Bhumibol Adulyadej. The head of government is Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha. Bangkok is Thailand's capital. The national language is Thai. Its currency is baht. Our last destination is Vietnam. Vietnam has President Trong Tan Sang as the head of state and Prime Minister Nguyen Thanh Dung as the head of government. Hanoi is the capital of the state. Vietnamese is the national language. It has dong as the currency. The founding fathers of ASEAN were Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand. Later, Brunei Jerusalem joined this association on January 7, 1984. On July 28, 1995, Vietnam became the 7th member. 2 years later, Myanmar and Lao PDR were formally parts of the ASEAN. Lastly, on April 30th, 1999, Cambodia joined the organization, which made the 10 members of ASEAN we see today. Stipulated in Chapter 4 of the ASEAN Charter, ASEAN has a legal framework which consists of 10 organs. Firstly, the ASEAN Summit comprises the heads of state of the member countries. The meetings are held twice annually. Secondly, the ASEAN Coordinating Council consists of the ASEAN foreign ministers. The Coordinating Council's members meet at least twice a year. Thirdly, the ASEAN Community Council includes the ASEAN Political Security Community Council, ASEAN Economic Community Council, and ASEAN Socio-Cultural Community Council. The Community Council holds meetings at least twice a year. Fourthly, the ASEAN sectoral ministerial bodies shall deliver reports and recommendations to the corresponding Community Council. Next, we have the Secretary General of ASEAN and the ASEAN Secretariat. The Secretary General is obliged to monitor progress and facilitate ASEAN agreement and decision implementation and report the work of ASEAN to the ASEAN Summit. Sixthly, the Committee of Permanent Representatives to ASEAN are appointed by each member state at the same level of the ambassador based in Jakarta. They support the work of other ASEAN organs. Next, ASEAN National Secretariats perform as national focal points that are obligated to archive information on all ASEAN matters. Eighthly, the ASEAN Human Rights Body is established in compliance with the ASEAN Charter's principles concerning protection and promotion of fundamental freedom and human rights. Lastly, the ASEAN Foundation shall assist the Secretariat General of ASEAN and cooperate with the related ASEAN bodies to support ASEAN community building by increasing awareness of the ASEAN identity, people-to-people connectivity, and collaboration among the civil society, academia, business sector, and other stakeholders. The ASEAN flag is a symbol of the member states' unity and their support for the principles and endeavors of the ASEAN. This flag's purpose is to promote greater ASEAN awareness and solidarity. The ASEAN flag represents a stable, peaceful, united, and dynamic ASEAN. The colors of the flag, blue, red, white, and yellow, reflect the colors of the flags of all the Asian member states. The blue represents peace and stability. Red depicts courage and dynamism. White shows purity, and yellow symbolizes prosperity. The stalks of the paddy at the center of the emblem represent the dream of the Asian's founding fathers for an Asian comprising all the countries in Southeast Asia, bound together in friendship and solidarity. The circle represents the unity of Asia. ASEAN has created a motto to express its beliefs about unity. The motto is one vision, one identity, one community. After presenting an overview of the ASEAN, I will explain more about the Asian community. However, before that, let me share Peter Drucker's motivational words. He said, "Today, knowledge has power. Controls access to opportunity and advancement." These motivational words are related to the question, why is it important for me to learn about the Asian community? It is necessary for you to learn about the Asian community because it provides you, as the Asian citizen, with various economic and socio-cultural opportunities. On August 8, 1967, the Bangkok Declaration outlined the following Asian purposes: to accelerate the economic growth, social progress, and cultural development in the region through joint endeavors, and to promote regional peace and stability through abiding respect for justice and the rule of the law. At an informal Asian summit held in December 1997 in Kuala Lumpur, the Asian leaders declared the Asian Vision 2020. The vision affirmed that ASEAN is a group of Southeast Asian nations working together to achieve peace, stability, and prosperity in a community of caring societies. During the 9th summit in Bali, Indonesia, in October 2003, Asian leaders signed the Declaration of Asian Concord II, also known as the Bali Concord II. In this agreement, they reaffirmed the commitment to establish an Asian community. They identified political and security cooperation, economic cooperation, and socio-cultural cooperation as its 3 pillars. The agreement established the Asian Economic Community, the Asian Security Community, and the Asian Socio-Cultural Community. During the 12th Asian Summit in Cebu, Philippines in 2007, the Asian leaders declared to accelerate the establishment of an Asian community by 2015. Then, in 2015, the Asian community came into full operation. What is the mission of the Asian community? To enhance political cooperation for security and peace building in the Southeast Asian region, to enhance the economic competitiveness of each member country and of ASEAN as a production base and regional market to address global competition, to bridge the development gaps, to address the issue of transnational threats to human security and face the globalization challenges, to ease and control human resources mobilization and benefit from the rich Asian cultural diversity, and to gain international support and recognition for community establishment. How does the Asian community benefit us? With the Asian community, there will be a greater level of cooperation in the political and security domain. A single market and production base, free flow of services, capital, investment, and labor. A caring society which focuses on education, human resources, social development, public health, environmental protection, culture, and information. The Asian community has 3 pillars, including the Asian Political Security Community, also known as the APSC, the Asian Economic Community, the AEC, and the Asian Socio-Cultural Community, the ASCC. The purpose of the Asian Political Security Community is to ensure that the countries of the Asian region live peacefully in a context of justice, democracy, and harmony. The Asian Political Security Community Blueprint was adopted by the Asian leaders at the 14th Asian Summit on March 1, 2009 in Chappuaheen, Thailand. The Asian Political Security Community includes 3 key characteristics. 1. A rules-based community of shared values and norms. 2. A cohesive, peaceful, stable, and resilient region with shared responsibility for security. And 3. A dynamic and outward-looking region in an increasingly integrated and interdependent world. The Asian sectoral ministerial bodies under the political security community include the following. 1. The Asian Intergovernmental Commission on Human Rights, also known as the AICHR. The Asian Foreign Ministers Meeting, AMM. The Asian Regional Forum, or the ARF. The Asian Defense Ministers Meeting, ADMM. The Asian Law Ministers Meeting, also known as the ALAWMM. And the Asian Ministerial Meeting on Transnational Crime, the AMMTC. The AEC Blueprint 2025 was adopted by the Asian leaders at the 27th Asian Summit on November 22, 2015 in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. The blueprint outlines the objectives of the AEC for 2016 to 2025. The blueprint consists of 5 characteristics, namely, a highly integrated and cohesive economy, a competitive, innovative, and dynamic Asian, enhanced connectivity and sectoral cooperation, a resilient, inclusive, people-oriented, and people-centered Asian, and a global Asian. The Asian sectoral ministerial bodies under the economic community consist of the following. The Asian Economic Ministers, also known as the AEM, the Asian Free Trade Area, the AFTA Council, the Asian Ministers on Energy Meeting, AMEM, the Asian Ministerial Meeting on Agriculture and Forestry, AMAF, and the Asian Finance Ministers Meeting, AFMM. Let us continue. The Asian Investment Area, AIA Council, the Asian Ministerial Meeting on Minerals, AMMIN, the Asian Ministerial Meeting on Science and Technology, AMMST, the Asian Mekong Basin Development Cooperation, AMBBC, the Asian Transport Ministers Meeting, Asian Telecommunications and IT Ministers Meeting, also known as the TELMIN. The Asian Tourism Ministers Meeting, MATM, the Initiative for Asian Integration, IAI, and Narrowing the Development Gap, NDG. The ASCC Blueprint was adopted by the Asian leaders at the 14th Asian Summit on March 1, 2009 in Chakuahim, Thailand. The goal of the ASCC is to help realize an Asian community that is people-oriented and socially responsible. The ASCC envisions enduring solidarity and unity among its citizens and the member states of ASEAN. It seeks to forge a common identity and build a caring and sharing society which is inclusive and where the well-being, livelihood, and welfare of the people is enhanced. It is focused on nurturing human, cultural, and natural resources so that this region can progressively develop. The Asian sectoral ministerial bodies under the socio-cultural community comprise the following. 1. The Asian Ministers Responsible for Information, also known as the AMRI. 2. The Asian Ministers Responsible for Culture and Arts, AMCA. 3. The Asian Education Ministers Meeting, ASED. 4. The Asian Ministerial Meeting on Disaster Management, also known as the AMMDM. 5. The Asian Ministerial Meeting on the Environment, AMME. Number 6. The Conference of the Parties to the Asian Agreement on Transboundary Haze Pollution, the COP. Number 7. The Asian Health Ministers Meeting, AHMM. Number 8. The Asian Labor Ministers Meeting, also known as the ALMM. Number 9. The Asian Ministers on Rural Development and Poverty Eradication, AMRDP. Number 10. The Asian Ministerial Meeting on Social Welfare and Development, AMMSWD. Number 11. Asian Ministerial Meeting on Youth, also known as AMMY. Finally, we have the Asian Conference on Civil Service Matters, also known as the ACCSM. Does the Asian citizen participation impact the future success of the Asian community? Yes, it does. According to scholars Benny and Abdullah, the Asian Community Initiative uses mainly an elitist approach. As a result, there is insufficient involvement of the general public. Citizen involvement has been crucial to the success of other regional organizations, such as the European Union. Are you wondering how the Asian community can benefit you as a citizen? Let's hear what some others have to say.
I want to pursue a higher education in another country. The ASEAN Community gives me easy access to all of the universities within the ASEAN member countries.
ASEAN Community provides a wide range of job opportunities to each citizen to work in any of the member countries.
Since the ASEAN Community allows trading across countries without restriction and tariff, I can expand my business to import from and export commodity to other ASEAN countries. This can help me to gain more customers.
Together, in the ASEAN Community, we are stronger.
What a long day! Thanks for joining me. This video has raised your awareness of the Asian community. Listen and enjoy the Asian Song of Unity. Goodbye, Indonesia.
Throughout these years, we have resolved, working hard together for a true community. The beauty of diversity, bridging all the differences, a sense of unity. Let us move ahead, hand in hand as one. Let our virtues stand and face the challenges of time. Let us move ahead, integrate as one to an ASEAN community, prosperity, peace and harmony.
The future's ours. We have the strength. We shall find the peace within ourselves and with the world. And as we strive in our resolve, sharing this one vision of a true community. Let us move ahead, hand in hand as one. Let our virtues stand and face the challenges of time. Let us move ahead, integrate as one to an ASEAN community, prosperity, peace and harmony. We have resolved, working hard together for a true community. Diversity, sense of unity. Let us move ahead, hand in hand as one. Let our virtues stand and face the challenges of time. Let us move ahead, integrate as one to an ASEAN community, prosperity, peace and harmony. As one to an ASEAN community, prosperity, peace and harmony. To an ASEAN community, prosperity, peace and harmony.
We are one. Our time has now begun. Open your eyes and see the change in you and me. Now as one, living under the sun. Hear the children sing, the hope their voices bring. One ASEAN, one vision, one people we can. sing across generations. One family we stand.
A strength unbound, destined to shake the ground. Bones entwined, let's be the tie that